Hi, my name is Jayme Jordan, and I'm here today to share a testimony with you guys. I want to share a testimony about my son. A couple months ago, my son was leaving work. He works swing shift, and he decided that he was going to stop at a convenience store, a store that he normally stops at. And so I'm going to kind of give you the details of what I saw on the surveillance video. And on the surveillance video, you see my son pull up to the store, and then you see another car next to my son, and then another car next to that car. So as you see my son exit the car, you also see in the background of the video two guys walking up with dark clothing, right? And as they walking up, my son is walking towards the door, and they're walking towards the door. But as you see in the video, my son just all of a sudden, as they're coming to the same point, my son turns around and walks back to his car. And then the two guys, they walk to the store, the front of the store, and they look into the car next to my son's. And then you can also see in the video my son, opening his door and getting in. But as he got in the car and was sitting there for probably all of maybe 3-4 seconds, right? And you can see these other guys, they come out and they point into the car next to my son, and they probably shot about maybe pretty much empty their clip into the next car. And of course you see my son laying down. But the thing that I really want to gravitate your attention to is the fact that I asked my son, where were you going? What were you thinking? Why did you go back to the car? He said, Mom, I have no idea why I went back to the car. He said, even that's why when I sat in the car, I'm like, what did I get back in the car for, right? But we all know that was a move of God. If he would have kept proceeded, he would have been right in the line of fire, right? But he had no idea. In his mind, he said, as soon as he got in the car and he sat down on the seat, he thought, what the heck am I doing? But then all of a sudden, he looks and he sees these two guys right next to his window, firing into the other car next to him. But the reason why I want to share this testimony with you guys is because I want you to understand the move of God. Because that was solely God that intervened. He literally, you could almost look like he just picked him up and turned him around and headed him back toward the car, right? So today, as we're listening to miracles, signs, and wonders, I want you to know that was a sheer miracle that my son, that God saw fit, right, to turn my son around. I believe God himself turned him around. He don't even realize why he turned around or what he turned around for, right? And I don't want to take away from somebody else did lose their life there. I just want you to see where God is truly a good God. He truly is a good God. He really turned him around, through prayers, through whatever it is he has for his life. But I know without a shadow of a doubt, 115, 120%, that was God. My son knows without a shadow of a doubt that was God that intervened for him, right? So I just wanted to share that little bit of a testimony with you guys today, that God is still performing miracles, signs, and wonders. God bless you.